Right, hi everybody. So I'm going to start by first showing you my audience. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about diabetes. And according to the CDC, in a recent research study in 2017, there is 1 in 4 adults in America that are dealing with diabetes. I view that as important for everybody to understand the prevalence of diabetes and why it is such a huge thing in our country as of 2017 in that research study that the CDC recorded. As a nurse, I view that it's important for people to understand this, and as a nurse, as I was going through with schooling and getting my degree, I have done many care plans and have done extensive research on diabetes, and I deal with diabetes on a daily basis in my job. So today we're going to be talking about what diabetes is, how it affects the body, the signs and symptoms of diabetes and what to look for, and how you best maintain living with diabetes on a daily basis. So first we're going to talk about what diabetes is. And basically what diabetes is, and there's 2 different types, so there's type 1 and type 2, and people generally understand there are 2 different types. Type 1 is one that you can get as a child, and it will be with you the rest of your life. Type 2 is usually a later onset, where you get it as an adult due to unhealthy lifestyle. And diabetes is a chronic condition which you'll never get rid of. There's no cure, and it's when your pancreas isn't producing enough insulin or little to no insulin on a daily basis. So insulin is produced by the pancreas, like I said, and basically it occurs when your pancreas isn't functioning the way that it's supposed to, and you're not having enough insulin to help with your blood sugars and keep them from fluctuating from high and low. And it's important to have those blood sugars be stable, or your body will not function the way that it's supposed to. So the second thing we're talking about is the signs and symptoms of diabetes, and according to Mayo Clinic, some of the signs and symptoms that you could see early on in the beginning of the disease are very subtle. So you'll have things like increased hunger, increased urination, increased thirst, and weight loss, which can be attributed to different things that you're not necessarily considering as a chronic disease. You want to watch out for those, and don't wait to go into your doctor when you start developing symptoms like that. The higher, more deadly signs and symptoms can be high blood sugar or low blood sugar, and that's when your blood sugars are fluctuating kind of out of control. And when they're too high or too low, you could end up into a coma or end up with death occurring due to having super high or super low blood sugars. The third thing that we're going to talk about is how to best maintain your diabetes once you're living with it. So it's important for people to realize that there is a good chance that if you have type 1 or type 2 diabetes, that you may end up doing insulin injections. And insulin injections are basically just pharmaceutical-made insulin that your body can then use in place of the insulin that your body is not making, that it should be making. The second thing that you need to be doing is having a healthy lifestyle and diet and exercising on a daily basis. Keeping your body healthy can sometimes help eliminate some of that insulin. You can take lower doses if you're on a healthy regimen every single day. So keep that in mind with maintaining diabetes on a daily basis. There's many times that people will come in contact with a diabetic. You may know them, but there being a 1 in 4 chance of everybody or adults in the U.S. having diabetes, there's a good chance that we come in contact with it almost every day. So today I have educated you on what diabetes is and what the signs and symptoms are and how to best maintain those signs or the diabetes once you have it. So we have talked about all of those things, and I hope that I have educated you well on what diabetes is and how to best maintain it on a daily basis. So once again, I will show you my audience. All right, and thank you so much for listening.